took a 26-point victory. It was really never a question. What can we expect to see here from Wayland to keep that going?
Yeah, well, Wayland really took it to Weston on Tuesday night, and it was super impressive to see. It was a team effort overall, and I'd expect to see more of the same here from the Warriors tonight. Junior captain Sammy Johnson will definitely be a key player for the Warriors here, and I expect her to be all over the boards. Senior captain Abby Gavron and junior captain Haley Melvin will definitely be playing ultra-aggressive defense here. Overall, I really just say that the Warriors cannot drop down to the Wildcats level, and if they do that, it's their game to lose.
Yeah, I completely agree. One thing you mentioned, aggressive. This Wayland Warriors defense has been very aggressive, very physical for many years. It's part of why they've been so successful for many years. In their game against Weston, they had 19 steals. 7 of them came from Haley Melvin. Overall, they just played extremely aggressive defense, dominated the boards, 43 rebounds for Wayland, 32 for Weston. I expect to see a lot more of that tonight as we're getting ready. Wayland will start with the ball. We're going to go over to the tip-off in just a second. But, yeah, definitely this is going to be a big game for Wayland. As Wayland will start with the ball, it is Haley Melvin. Haley Melvin has been huge for Wayland the past 2 years specifically as Anjali Patel takes a three. No good, rattles around the rim, and it will be Weston now. Anyways, starting lineup for Wayland, Haley Melvin, Anjali Patel, Abby Gavron, Sammy Johnson, and Lila Powers. Lila Powers is first-year varsity player. She started in their last game and looked pretty good, especially defensively. But anyways, as Weston turns the ball over there, that could be a storyline of this game, Michael.
Yeah, for sure.
As Sammy Johnson looking for someone to pass to. Weston doubles her, comes away with the steal. Throws up a wild shot, no good. Rebound Sammy Johnson. But a foul is called on Weston, and Wayland will get possession. Yeah, so no points so far here in this one. And actually, as a matter of fact, in their game on Tuesday, the boys' game, they split all the quarters into 2 halves, 4-minute halves. Looks like we're not seeing that as Sammy Johnson misses a shot from the block. Emma Fox comes away with the rebound. But that's definitely interesting to see that these appear to be 8-minute quarters, Michael.
Wow.
It will be Weston shooting at the line here. That is Ariana Lenoxilakis. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong, but she will shoot 2 as she drains the first one, and we have our first points of the game. And because of our new COVID rules, if this is the first game you've watched, players shooting free throws, first one will be no one in the paint around them. Second one, 2 defensive players, 1 offensive player. And that ball is deflected out of bounds. It will stay Wayland ball. Looked like it may have gone off of Gavron last, but Wayland will still have it. So Melvin gets it to Gavron. Into Johnson for 2. First points of the game.
Yeah, some great passing there from the Wayland team. Just a great series of connective passes that allowed them to get that basket.
And a traveling violation is called on Weston. That was Ariana Lenoxilakis again. But yeah, I think nothing surprising. We're out to a little bit of a slow start. These Wayland Weston games tend to do that. We saw it in the boys' game. As Powers now to Patel. Patel's a sharpshooter. She can hit those shots. Misses that one. Nice offensive board by Powers. Scrum for the ball. They call a jump ball, but it will be Weston ball as Wayland started out with it. So, anyways, it appears that some of those COVID rules that we saw in the boys' game on Tuesday are not in effect for this one, unless the scoreboard is just wrong. But we apologize if there's confusion at any point. This is new for all of us, I think. Weston will pass it in. Noxolakis gets fouled. Foul there on junior captain Sammy Johnson, I believe, as Emma Fox will pass it in for Weston. We have our first substitutions into the game for Wayland. That's junior Sarah Elizade and senior Ella Lesperance. And stolen away by Lesperance, immediately making an impact.
Yeah, I think that's an example of Wayland's great defense here. It allows them to get up the court as they just have.
As Lesperance called for a traveling violation there. Or excuse me, that was Abby Gavron. Wayland has a smaller lineup. Or actually, no, Sammy Johnson is out of the game. Wayland does have a little bit of a smaller lineup in, as Weston misses a three there. Rebound by Lesperance. Melvin now dribbling in, taking on a bunch of defenders, tries to draw a foul, can't get it. And that ball is knocked out of bounds, Wayland ball. And yeah, we've called Ella Lesperance's name a lot. Interesting story for her. This is her first year playing basketball since freshman year. She's a senior now. She's actually a Tufts lacrosse commit. So basketball not her number one sport, but she's going to come in and spell Sammy Johnson quite a bit, make a big impact on the board. She was one of 3 players that led the team in rebounds on Tuesday as Anjali Patel hucks up another 3, no good. I expect her to get rolling a little more, though, later. But yeah, Ella Lesperance has a chance to make a huge impact on this team, as well as some other underclassmen like we saw with Lila Powers starting this game. Out of bounds, it will stay Weston ball. So Michael, are you at all surprised about this 2-1 start? What have you seen?
I mean, I definitely thought that Wayland might get a few more points on the board early on, but again, it's a Wayland-Weston game. You never know what's going to happen early on.
Absolutely agree with you there. As now Weston, a little bit of miscommunication there along the sideline, as there was Emma Fox cut while Kayla Costa thought she was going to stay in the corner. Anyways, it'll be Wayland ball. Melvin to Elizade, to Patel in the corner, fakes a shot, gets it back to Melvin. That ball is a miss, but nice offensive rebound by Ella Lesperance. Haley Melvin, deep 2, swishes it in.
Yeah, more great passing from the Warriors that enabled Haley Melvin to get that shot off in time.
Absolutely, and Haley Melvin is going to score a whole lot of points for them this year. 15 in the first game, primarily on free throws, actually. She did a great job getting to the line and converting, shooting 70% from the line on Tuesday. Nice Euro step by Melvin. Foul is not called. Looks like she may have wanted it. That ball was tipped by Ava Renneker, the freshman. Shot from Weston is good. First bucket of the game for Weston. 4-3 Wayland. The 5 in now for Wayland is Renneker, Melvin, Patel, Elizabeth and Lesperance as a traveling violation is called there.
Yeah, Wayland really needs to be careful here early on to not let any of Weston's buckets phase them.
Absolutely, and I think a big key to the game is just trying to minimize the turnovers. You have two pretty aggressive defenses, so it could be easy to turn the ball over as Wayland trying to force one here. Timeout called by Weston. Great stifling defense there by the freshman Ava Renneker. You know, Michael, it's not normal to see a freshman getting big minutes like Renneker is getting tonight, will get this year anyways, playing 12 minutes in their first game. Couldn't quite get things going on the offensive side of the ball, but also didn't take very many shots. She has a whole lot of potential, and she's going to be very important for this Wayland team for the next 4 years.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if she's playing right now, that means she can contribute to this team, and it's only going to get things are only going to get better for her in the future.
Yeah, she just took 2 shots, went 1 for 2. Definitely something to be happy with for your first career game on first career high school game, let alone varsity. Anyways, we are in a timeout here. And something we haven't really talked about is this Wayland team, their JV team last year, just 1 game that they lost last year. That's really something absolutely incredible, especially when you have such a young team. We see a lot of those players here on this varsity team. I think that's something to look forward to.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, they've proven that they can succeed at a high school level, and that will definitely help them contribute at the varsity level as well.
That one deflected there by Wayland. Ella Lesperance comes up with yet another steal. 3-pointer there from, I believe that was Elizabeth. No good. Weston will dribble it up the court. Inside pass. Guess who? Ella Lesperance. I believe that's her 4th steal of the night. And it's only the first quarter. Renneker inside, blocked. That was Alex McQuilkin for Wayland, but then Wayland converts anyways.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a great example of how Wayland's defense enables them to succeed on the offensive end as well.
Yeah, and right now we don't see really any players. I guess Haley Melvin still is in the game, but a lot of new players out in the court right now, and they're playing very well. Inside, traveling violation called on Weston yet again. I think we're gonna see a whole lot of travels in this game, just based on how it started.
Yep.
Renneker looking for someone to pass to. Elizabeth out to Melvin. Melvin inside. Can't get it to go. Lesperance can't get that one to go, and Weston on the fast break. Foul called on Ella Lesperance there. That's her first. I mean, I think this is definitely not a bad start for Wayland. Not exactly as good as it was last year, but they're playing extremely aggressive defense, and you have to expect as the game goes on, the offense will pick up.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that just judging off the amount of defensive turnovers they've been able to elicit from Weston, they'll be able to take control of the game on both ends as time goes on.
As missed there, rebound Lesperance. Melvin now does not have numbers, so decides to pass it out to Elizabeth. Back to Melvin. Melvin, 3-ball. No good, rattles around the rim. Rebound there by McQuilkin. McQuilkin inside. Contested finish. Great shot by McQuilkin. Her first points at home as a varsity player. That one may have been tipped there, as Weston is going to take it up the court again. And another traveling violation called on Weston. You can see they're starting to get frustrated. I believe that was Lenoxolakis once again. passes it in. Melvin trying to get something going on the offense. Reniker. Back to Melvin. Patel back to Melvin. Lesperance double team, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. Rebound Weston. Nice move in by Weston, can't finish. And now Melvin. Wanted a foul called, nothing called. The refs are gonna seem to be letting them play here in this one early on. Rebound by Melvin. And Patel will slow it down. .25 and counting left on the game clock. 13 left on the shot clock, about a 7-second difference. Patel, open three, can't get it to fall. Rebound by Weston, they have about 7 seconds. Puts up a shot, can't get it to go. That will do it here in the first quarter. Very low scoring, 9-3, Wayland. Michael, what did you see there?
I mean, I think we just saw a great example of Wayland's stifling defense. Just didn't allow Weston to get really any opportunities on their end. And although it may have been somewhat low scoring for Wayland, they did get some shots up, and from my point of view, they're really controlling the game right now.
Yeah, I definitely agree. The score may not show that perfectly, but I mean, Weston has just one basket made in this game. I mean, that's all you can ask for. If you give up 3 points in a quarter, you're more often than not, you're going to win the game. They just have to get the offense going now. But anyways, we haven't talked much about the team last year. And whenever you lose a player like Emma Kiernan, who at times was able to basically just carry this team even when they weren't playing well, it can cause the team the next year to struggle out of the gates. This year, though, Wayland has shown zero signs that they're lacking that physical presence that Kiernan was for this team. Michael, how have they been able to do it, and what can we expect from them as the year goes on?
Yeah, well, I mean, Kiernan was an incredible player for this team, and that doesn't even include the other players they've lost, such as Isabella Arenas, Abby McDonald, Mary Shine, and Laura Foley. One thing that I've noticed with this team is that they've gotten players who didn't necessarily have big roles last year come through and shine, and all the players like Haley Melvin, Sammy Johnson, Abby Gavron have all taken major leaps and are proving that they can lead a team. Also, just a point worth noting, Josh, the JV team here, as you mentioned earlier, lost just one game, and they have all of that talent that will no doubt help them here and in the future.
Yeah, and can't forget about players like Anjali Patel, for example, who can really shoot the ball. I see her having a role similar to what Isabella Arenas had last year. If she gets hot shooting the ball, say goodbye for the other team. You're not gonna win. You're not gonna win the game if she starts shooting well with this defense. And we've seen her get some open looks. Hasn't been able to convert on any of them yet, but I think she's still gonna have the green light to fire away. So will Melvin. So will players like Ava Reniker once she gets confident. And I mean, the way I look at it, this team has real playoff potential.
Yeah, absolutely. As you said, they haven't been able to get many shots falling right now, but as long as they continue to get these shots up, no doubt some of them will go in and they'll expand their lead even more.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that most high school teams do not necessarily have is that depth. And I think Coach Rick Stallis for Wayland is confident that they have all the players that they need to, if someone goes down or if someone is tired in a game, that next person can step up and produce some big minutes. But anyways, Wayland will start with the ball once again here in the second quarter. So I guess that answers that question about how the quarters are going to work here tonight. As now Melvin gets it to Gavron. Nice ball movement there by Wayland. Can't get the shot to go. That was Lila Powers. And swarmed by Gavron. Gets a hand on it. Can't quite come away with it. Fox inside, no good. Gets it on the rebound and gets fouled on the shot. Went down hard.
Yeah, we may have seen a foul there, but again, it's Whalen's defense that just enabled them not to concede there.
As Emma Fox will shoot 2. That first one with no one in the paint. Sort of like it's a technical free throw, but it is not. First one off the rim wide left. And she'll shoot the second to bring this one within 5. Second free throw. And that one rattles around the rim and is good. So it is 9-4 Whalen now. Whalen with the ball. Melvin will take it up. So interesting, Sammy Johnson is not in the game for Whalen. It is Ella Lesperance instead. I'm assuming she's all right. Hopefully she is. As Melvin misses the 3 that time. Not sure what the ref called there. May have been an offensive foul. As junior Natalie Ladosi will take it up for Weston. 3 ball, no good, front rim. Lesperance can't come away with it. Excuse me, Powers can't come away with it. And it will be Whalen ball once again.
Yep, some more great defense from Whalen, not allowing Weston to get their hands on the ball. Good to see them coming away with it here.
So two offensive fouls for both teams on consecutive possessions, as we'll try to get Whalen into double digits here. Patel, Powers, tries to split the double team. Picked up there. Gavron, deep 2, no good. So McQuilkin now in the game for Lesperance. No good from Lenoxolakis, and a foul was called on Weston. Another offensive foul. I believe on number 25, Skylar Corbett. If you're just joining us, this is Whalen Student Press Network's live coverage of Whalen girls varsity basketball. I'm Josh Schreiber, alongside me, Michael Necheparenko, as we get a traveling, I believe, called here, and it'll be Weston ball. But it is 9-4 Wayland right now. Very, very low scoring game. A lot of great defense is being played. And another travel is called. I think we're around double digits now in total travels for both teams.
Yeah, especially from Weston, I think Whalen might look to capitalize on all of these turnovers.
Yeah, hopefully they can start doing that soon. Haley Melvin now to Patel, back to Gavron. Fakes a pass, drives, nice pass. Backward shot, can't get it to go. There for the rebound is McQuilkin, I believe. Puts it in.
Yeah, great to get things going from the Warriors this quarter.
Putting in good work to start this quarter. 3 ball, gets it to go. Weston finally getting a deeper shot to go. I believe that was Natalie Ladosi. And that ball's tipped away. Lenoxolakis running down the court. Gets a pass in, and that ball is knocked out of bounds. Weston will stay with possession.
Yeah, Weston's definitely picking things up this quarter, and I think Whalen just has to be calm and not let that phase them.
As Weston looks to pass it in here. Lenoxolakis to Ladosi. Ladosi, shot way off. McQuilkin with the rebound. Melvin, Prince, who we're seeing in the game for the first time. Nice rebound there by Morgan Werner. First time we're seeing her as well. Foul called. Werner will shoot 2 at the line. So a whole lot of subs specifically for Wayland in this one already, showing how they think of their players in a close game. Here's the first. No good off the front rim. Werner was on the team last year as a freshman. Didn't play a whole lot, but she's going to play a lot more this year.
Yeah, absolutely. And added with Wayland's JV team that, as you mentioned earlier, only lost 1 game last season. These new players who are coming off the bench are going to add a lot to this Wayland team.
Definitely. Werner with the second. No good. Yeah, and that's something that the Warriors did very, very well in their first game against Weston. They got to the line a whole lot. Haley Melvin got to the line 10 times. A whole lot of players did. Anjali Patel 8 times. Sammy Johnson 8 times. They shot 68%, 25 for 37 from the free throw line. That's just really incredible for a team to do. As Ladosi takes a 3, no good. McQuilkin rebound, gets it to Melvin, and she'll look to get it up the court. Werner into McQuilkin. Back to Melvin. Foul called on Weston. Blocking foul called on, I think, on Emma Fox. As Sammy Johnson now does check into the game for the first time since the first quarter. Seemed like the ref was just not ready for that for some reason, but take 2 here. Prince now finds Sammy Johnson inside. Now Melvin drives, trying to draw a foul. Can't get it. Out of bounds. Wayland will stay with possession. Yeah, I think that's something that Wayland sort of relied on in the first game, was just getting to the line. Refs are being very stingy with the whistle. Really not calling many fouls at all on shots.
Yeah, they've still gotten to the line a couple of times, though. Now all they need to do is emulate their very high efficiency from last game.
And that ball almost stolen away by Ladosi. Melvin will stick with it. Now in the corner is Werner for 3. No good. Powers gets the rebound. Or excuse me, McQuilkin gets the rebound. Traveling violation called on Meredith Prince, the senior captain. As Prince and Melvin will both check out of the game while getting some hand sanitizer. Lenoxalakis. And traveling violation called once again. Or excuse me, offensive foul was called.
Yeah, Wayland continues to force Weston into giving up the ball into Warrior hands, and it's, as time goes on, it's definitely going to yield rewards for Wayland.
I'm excited to see freshman Ava Renneker at the point guard position. Haley Melvin checking me out for the first time today. Let's see what she can do. Morgan Werner hesitated on the shot. Tried to force a pass into Johnson, couldn't get it to her. And Renneker forces a pass there, picked off by Fox. Morgan Werner called for a foul there. Tough defense along the baseline. Still not a whole lot of offense here. 11-7 with 3:20 left to play in the first half. Inside for Weston. Great finish there. That was Caitlin Radigan, junior for Weston.
Yeah, Wayland has to be careful here and not let Weston pick up too many points.
And the Weston bench really getting into this one. Sammy Johnson, nice finish.
Yeah, terrific response from Wayland there. Knew they were sort of up against the wall here with Weston closing in on their lead, but just expanded it by 2 more points.
As a foul called there on Johnson, but that's what I think Wayland has been missing in that game, that aggressive physical presence in the post that Sammy Johnson has provided the past several years. Lenoxolakis at the line shooting 2. First one, no good off the front rim. Johnson will check out of the game, as will McQuilkin and Werner. Lesperance back into the game. Melvin right back into the game. Was out for about 40 seconds. And after a big bounce off the back rim, that one falls in. Both teams now finally at double digits. 3-point game. Wayland needs to get a bucket here. Elizade, 3, no good. Ball gets away. Reniker comes up with it. Elizade, no good inside. Knocked out of bounds. Wayland ball. Once Wayland can get those shots to fall, they're going to be looking very good. As we see right there, Elizade, another 3, no good back rim. Lenoxolakis. Inside, no good. That was Kayla Costa. Kayla Costa, her sister is an 1,000-point scorer, Christine Costa. She graduated 2 years ago. Lesperance misses a shot there, but stolen away by Patel. Heads up defense. Inside, no good. Yeah, Kayla Costa, she's just a junior. She was on the team last year, had a big role. Tough defense from Melvin, and she draws a foul. Great defense there from Haley Melvin.
Yeah, again, defense really is a staple of all Wayland teams. And in this game right here, Wayland Warriors are proving that they can indeed stop Weston from getting too many points on the board.
Yeah, and Wayland at the line now because they are in the bonus. This will be a 1-and-1. So basically, if she makes this one, she'll shoot another. If she misses it, the teams can try to get the rebound. It'll be Fox and Lenoxolakis for Weston and Lesperance for Wayland. Melvin can't hit the first one. That's uncharacteristic of her. Almost a no-look pass from Lesperance. Good pass, but they can't get anything out of that one. Elizade, another 3. No good. Scrum for the ball. Great job by Lesperance. Now great job by Patel. Reniker now. Melvin throws it away there. As Weston also throws it away, and it'll be Wayland ball. What a crazy possession there for Wayland. A lot of diving for the ball coming up with it. Those 50-50 balls are big in every game.
Yeah, I know we've been talking about the defense so much in this game, but we also caught a glimpse of Wayland's passing right there as it allowed them to at least get some sort of shot going.
Yeah, it was a great job by Lesperance and Patel to dive on the ball, stay in bounds, somehow get it outside. Elizade got it outside to, Patel got it outside to Elizade. They couldn't convert though, as we get a timeout called here. So Michael, this is an uncharacteristically low-scoring game. You have to imagine this is all Weston could have asked for after what happened the last game. But what are you seeing for Wayland? What's working? What's not working?
You know, I think what Wayland's doing a great job of is at least getting shots up. They're not letting maybe their lower efficiency in this game so far get in their heads. And I just advise them to continue taking those shots, and eventually they're just going to start falling, and their point total is going to soar.
Yeah, and this is actually extremely reminiscent of the Tuesday game we saw where the boys played against Weston. Wayland was actually down 20-24 at halftime. We still have a minute and a half left to go before halftime. But I mean, it was a game that looked like Weston had a really good chance to win, and then Weston scored just 8 more points the entire game. Wayland won the rest of the game 27-8. So anything can happen. Game can switch in the snap of a finger. And as of right now, Wayland getting way more open shots up than Weston is.
Yeah, I definitely see that shot number being key for them as the game goes on.
As Wayland will have the ball here after that crazy possession. The 5 in for Wayland, still the same. Lesperance, Melvin, Reniker, Elizade, and Patel. Melvin now. Patel, Lesperance, back to Patel, back to Melvin. Lesperance inside, nice spin move, puts it in for 2.
Yeah,
great move to get around the defender in the post.
Yeah, stunning play from Wayland there. I mean, a series of 5 or 6 passes that allow them to get an excellent opportunity in the paint.
Yeah, and that's the type of ball movement that can get shots open. Doesn't take a whole lot of time. They got a whole lot of passes in there in just about 7 seconds. So definitely something to look at as this game goes on, as a foul was called there on Haley Melvin. Weston will shoot a 1-and-1. Makes the first one, and she'll get an opportunity to shoot 2. Caitlin Radigan at the line for Weston. The second to make it a 1-score game. She hits a second as well. Great job at the line from Radigan to cut the game to 3. Abby Gavron looking to check back into the game at the next whistle. Reniker to Elizade. Patel for 3. No good. Nice rebound by Melvin. Inside. Can't get that one to go either. Lesperance gets the offensive board. Knocked out of bounds. Weston ball. 41.9 seconds remaining on the clock. Possibly a 2-for-1 opportunity here from Weston if they can get a quick shot. Ladosi finds Radigan, stolen by Gavron. There's that aggressive defense we've been talking about. Gavron fast break, no good. And picked up there by Weston. Now they have numbers. Inside, no good. Off the bottom of the backboard. That shot was blocked by Patel. And Wayland has it. They'll slow it down, maybe try to get the last shot with 12 seconds left. And counting, no shot clock. Lesperance. Outside. Gavron, 3, no good off the side of the backboard. Weston gets the rebound. Clock runs down. Exciting end to the first half. No points scored, however. Very low scoring game. 15 for Wayland, 12 for Weston. We're going to take a quick break. But right before you do, what did you see, Michael?
I mean, in this second quarter, Wayland did slow down a little bit on the offense, but they still contained Weston to a relatively low point total. I think this continued defense will be critical for them as the game goes on.
Yeah, absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. We will be right back in about 2 minutes. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Wayland Girls Varsity Basketball. This is Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage. Very low scoring game. 15-12 Wayland. A lot of defense. If you're just joining us, I'm Josh Schreiber. Alongside me, Michael Nechaparenko. We've got a DCL rivalry matchup. Neither team is on the floor yet, as they took a quick break, it seems, but they're coming back as the ref is trying to bring them back in. But anyways, Michael, what are you seeing on the offensive side of the ball? We've talked a lot about defense, but what are you seeing offensively?
Yeah, so offensively, Wayland seems to be getting a ton of shots up, but they just aren't falling right now. I'd say they have to continue taking these shots, as they're bound to fall sometime in the future. Hopefully sooner rather than later.
Yeah. As We are still waiting. It seems we got a little frustrated maybe by how long it's taking, but we will have a little bit of a different vibe from who started. Seniors Abby Gavron and Ella Lesperance still in the game. Lila Powers, Haley Melvin, and Anjali Patel will finish out the 5. For Weston, we have Emma Fox, Natalie Ladosi to start with the ball. Ladosi trying to get something going on Abby Gavron. Fox now inside to Ladosi. Ladosi to Corbett. Jenna Hashem in the game now as Lesperance comes away with the rebound. Tough pass by Gavron, good job. Powers for 2 gets it to go. Great start offensively and defensively for Wayland. Can't hit that layup there as Powers will slow it down. Traveling violation once again called on Wayland. That was Anjali Patel.
Yeah, great job by Wayland to get a bucket this early on in the quarter. I think that'll be a great asset for them going forward.
And stolen away by Powers. Whole bunch of steals in this one as Powers almost loses it. Good job to stay with it. Patel this time. As that ball was tipped, no backcourt violation. Melvin, Patel, 3. No good, rattles around the rim. She's getting closer. Lesperance now. Gavron inside, nice pass to Powers for 2. 7-point lead for Wayland. Bench pumped up, Weston calls a timeout. Great pass into Gavron to set that up, Michael.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the Warriors were told at halftime, but it seems to be working. Their offense is looking much livelier than in the first half, and so far it's proving successful.
Absolutely is. We get another timeout here. So this game obviously looking a little different from the last game where the Warriors put up 58 points. But yeah, Michael, the girls played very well in their first game, overall coming out with an easy win. Is there anything you'd like to see more of in order to be a team that can make a run in the playoffs if they happen?
Yeah, well, I'll start off by saying defensively, the Warriors have looked locked down in the first game and so far tonight. But I do want to see them shoot the ball more efficiently. In the first game against Weston, they shot 36% from the floor, which isn't incredible, but it's not terrible either. Normally, you want to be around 50%, so 36% is clearly good enough to handle Weston easily. But if I were to get real nitpicky, some more efficient shooting will really help them go far in a playoff tournament.
Yeah, absolutely agree with you on that one. Wayland definitely below 36% here tonight, so that's why they're having some trouble. But as we see Lesperance get yet another rebound. But yeah, they're going to need to be a little more efficient than they are here tonight if they're going to win some of the more difficult games against some of the better teams. But, I mean, this is a championship defense. Weston stolen away by Powers. Great steal. Lesperance out to Melvin. Melvin baseline gets double teamed. Gets it tipped. Gavron was out of bounds when she tried to save that one. It'll be Weston ball. Ladosi gets it in. Anoxalakis no good. Tough rebound by Lesperance. Foul called, or travel called on Lesperance. Not sure about that one. Lesperance was kind of dove on the ground for it and then didn't get up, so questionable call from the refs there. Great job. Anoxalakis seems to be a lot taller than Lesperance, and Lesperance just ripped it out of her hands. as Noxalakis wins the battle on that one. Offensive rebound puts it in for 2, 5-point game. Powers, 2, no good, rebound Lesperance. 3 for Melvin, no good, gets her own rebound. Patel, 3, hers is no good. White ball, Whalen ball. The ref's call was white.
Yeah, Whalen might look to start hitting some of those shots, but they have the ball in their hands, so maybe they can get one here.
Yeah, great showing of offensive rebounding there from both Melvin and Lesperance. Patel. Gavron looking to find somebody. Patel kicks to Melvin. Melvin for 3, no good. And a foul called, quick whistle from the ref. Foul on Weston, on Whalen. Fox inside. Not the best defensive possession for Whalen here tonight. Fox gets an easy 2 to bring it to within 3. Powers. Melvin. Patel, 3 in the corner. No good off the glass. Tough rebound by Powers to keep this possession alive. Gavron deep 2, no good. Patel comes away with it. Powers now 2, deep 2. No good. Noxalakis with the offensive board. They have numbers. Kayla Costa puts it in, and it's a 1-point game.
Yeah, Wayland, although they hit some shots early in the quarter, they might need to start bolstering their defense right now because they're letting in a couple of baskets and letting this game get too close for comfort, it seems.
Yeah, Warriors easily winning the rebounding battle. Nice pass in from Melvin to Lesperance for 2. Great job by Lesperance to shield the defender, spin, and get an easy bucket. That's something you like to see after a lot of defense given up there, but deep 3 there from Weston to tie this game at 21. Weston bench loving what they're seeing in this second half.
Yeah, Wayland might look to replicate their performance in the first quarter right now and just make sure that their defense is on lock right now.
Yeah, they've got to, if they can't get their offense going, they've got to have that defense perfect pretty much. When you only score 21 points, now over halfway to go, or over halfway through the third quarter, you're not going to win many of those games, but their defense is really showing out here tonight, and they have won the glass easily in this one. A whole lot of offensive boards. Just not able to follow through. So we get another timeout here. So, as you guys can hear at home, no fans in the stands. It is dead quiet right now, aside from the coaches talking, but not even we can be in their gym. Normally we'd be right there seeing the action live, but instead we have to watch in the Waycam studio. As Sammy Johnson, junior captain, back into the game. We have not seen a lot of her here tonight, but I really think it is a good idea to have her in there. They need the offense right now. As Lesperance will also be in the game. Nice pass by Lesperance into Johnson, right on cue.
Yep, critical bucket from the Warriors as they look to regain a larger lead.
And the second she comes into the game, makes an impact on offense. Great play by Sammy Johnson. Traveling violation called once again on Weston. Haley Melvin will take it up here. Whalen trying to extend that lead, get some insurance. Still plenty of Plenty of time left on the clock in this one. Pass by Johnson out to Reneker for three. No good, front rim. Ladosi dribbling it up with Reneker on her. And Noxalakis, hook shot, wild. Reneker to Powers. Melvin for three. No good. Johnson, offensive board, easy two.
Yeah, these rebounds look to be critical for the Warriors going forward.
That is a mismatch right there for Weston. Caitlin Radigan really has no shot in the post with Sammy Johnson. I think that's what happens when you have a very physical team like Wayland. As Sammy Johnson gets another rebound as she's fouled. Actually, that may have just been knocked out of bounds. So I think one thing we've learned in this game is that even when Sammy Johnson's not in the game, especially when she is though, Wayland has a very physical rebounding presence, whether it be senior Ella Lesperance, sophomore Lila Powers, Alex McQuilkin, Haley Melvin, just everyone very physical. Reneker, baseline, shot, no good. As McQuilkin fighting for it, can't get it. Ladosi now, up the court. Weston tries to keep it in bounds, they cannot.
Yeah, as you mentioned there, Josh, Sammy Johnson will be critical in this game going forward. Her rebounding presence and her ability to score is what's going to make the Warriors win this game.
As Melvin, Reneker, Johnson trying to get the ball in the post, knocked away by Weston. No harm, no foul. Wayland ball. Someone's going to have to come take this out. It'll be Powers. Now Melvin gets it knocked away by Ladosi. Ladosi in for two, easy. Not really sure what happened there. As now Reneker for three, no good. Rebound by Powers again. Fight for it on the ground. It is a jump ball. It should be Wayland ball, I believe, since Weston got the last one. It will be. Powers to pass it in. Johnson in the post, gets it stripped by Ladosi. Ladosi's playing a very good game. Ladosi for three in the lead. No good. Johnson rebound. And a jump ball is called, so it will be Weston ball. As Haley Melvin checks out of the game. You imagine she'd probably be out until the start of the fourth quarter with just a minute left, but Brooke Stollis has shown she does not want her star point guard out of the game for very much time. Fox to pass it in. Finds Costa. Costa, nice shot for two. Ties the game at 25.
Yeah, the Warriors have to be careful here. Again, at the end of the quarter, they're seeing their defense slip a little bit.
McQuilkin inside, no good. Ladosi with the rebound, and Weston can take the lead here for the first time of the game. All right, actually, since it was 1-0. And stolen away by Cattell. Good defense there by Lila Powers. Reneker, Johnson. Johnson spinning, can't get that bucket to go. Wanted a foul, didn't get it. Stollis doesn't seem to be screaming, but didn't look very happy. And Noxalakis, offensive foul is called. I'm not really sure about that one, Michael. But hey, Wayland will take it. .9 left in the third quarter. Wayland will try to get off the last shot to take a lead. 25-25. Patel. 5 left. Reniker. McQuilkin, 2, no good off the backboard and rim. 25-25 going into the fourth quarter. We're going to take a quick break, but we'll be right back. Please stay with us as we have an exciting fourth quarter coming up. Welcome back to Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland girls varsity basketball. I'm Josh Schreiber, alongside me, Michael Necheparenko. We're getting ready for an exciting fourth quarter between 2 rival teams, Wayland and Weston. Wayland obliterated Weston in the first game, winning by 26 points. Not the same here in this one, as Wayland really struggling on offense. Defense looking good for both teams, but if Wayland could just convert on some more offensive possessions, make some shots, they'd be looking much better. Patel to Melvin. Gavron to Powers. Shot from the free throw line is good, and Wayland takes a 27-25 lead. Now Weston down the court. Shot is good. An offensive foul called on Weston. Great job by Angelita Patel to take the charge there.
Yeah, that sequence of play there really shows Wayland's strength on the offensive and defensive sides of the game.
And refs in this one calling a whole lot of offensive fouls for both teams, so they are being consistent. A great job by Patel. Stolen away by Weston. That was Emma Fox into Costa for 2, and it's a tie game once again. Melvin to Patel. Back to Melvin. Driving. Foul called. Melvin was no good on the shot, but she will have a chance to shoot 2 at the line. These are some big free throws, Michael.
Yeah, they're absolutely critical for Wayland going forward, as if they make them, they're going to have a lead over Weston in the fourth quarter. It's getting tight here. They need to break now.
Melvin, first one. No good front rim. If you're Wayland, you really want to take at least a 1-point lead here. Melvin not happy with herself. She tends to make a lot of free throws. Shooting second. No good on that one. Sammy Johnson over the back, foul called. She's not happy. Good effort, but it is a tie game. Weston once again has a chance to take the lead. As there seems to be confusion on the substitutions here for Wayland. And knocked out of bounds. Weston will still have the ball. Weston passes it in. Great job to trap here from Wayland. Ladosi now. Double dribble called. You can see that one clear as day. Very fast-paced game once again. We are just over an hour and we're already in the fourth quarter. As Melvin to Powers. Powers to McQuilkin, back to Melvin. Gavron inside, Powers to McQuilkin. McQuilkin for 2, no good. Rebound Ladosi. Radigan inside, gets blocked. That was either Melvin or McQuilkin, hard to tell, but Melvin came away with it. Foul called there on Emma Fox of Weston. Wayland will have a chance to take the lead now.
Yeah, if you're Wayland, you really have to be looking to get a basket here. They want to break free from Weston at this point in the quarter so they can dominate as the quarter finishes up.
Powers, Melvin. Good ball movement for Wayland in this game. Lesperance gets fouled, and she will shoot 2 at the line. So the 5 in for Wayland now. It's been hard to keep track of how many subs they've made, but it's Lesperance, Melvin, Powers, McQuilkin, and Gavron. Lesperance will shoot 2 at the line. Chance to take the lead. No good on the first one. As the players get ready in the paint for the second. You really want to get one of these. And that was a free throw violation from Lesperance. She stepped over the line on the shot. So it will be Weston ball. Now Weston passing it up. Stolen by McQuilkin. Now Powers inside for 2. Rattles around, can't get it to go. Powers sticks with it. That's Lesperance that then kicks it out to Gavron. Melvin. Powers. They'll slow it down. Nice pass by Powers. Melvin. Euro step. Can't hit it. McQuilkin with the rebound. She can't hit it. Powers with the rebound. It is a rebound fest for Wayland here tonight. Gets fouled. Gets the bucket. And 1. Big shot from Haley Melvin. She will shoot at the line to try to convert the and 1. What a big shot for Wayland.
Yeah, and Wayland proving their rebounding ability in that sequence of play just before. Unfortunately, they couldn't get the shot to fall earlier, but now they have the bucket and have a chance to get more points here.
Now Melvin to convert the and 1 and hopefully get a 3-point lead. She will hit it. 3-point lead for Wayland. Weston pass it up, stolen immediately by McQuilkin. Now Melvin, mid-range, no good. Rebound by McQuilkin again. Lesperance to Melvin. Gavron, deep 2, gets it to go. 5-point lead for Wayland. Just over 5 minutes to go. Timeout called by Weston. What a big 2 minutes there from Wayland. They take a 5-point lead.
Yeah,
thanks to that Haley Melvin and 1.
Yeah, Wayland really showing that offensive ability that they had in the last game, and it's proving to be a big factor in this fourth quarter.
Absolutely. They're getting those open looks. They have all game. Abby Gavron did a great job converting. Haley Melvin, very nice and 1. Yeah, well, Michael, I think a lot of people know what the main players for Wayland can do, like Haley Melvin, Sammy Johnson, Abby Gavron, Anjali Patel. Who's a player that you think is flying under the radar that could play a big role this year?
Yeah, well, that's what makes this team so special. They have so many people on this team that can fly under the radar and just play incredibly. One interesting story and player I'm looking at is senior Ella Lesperance. Lesperance hasn't even played basketball, as you mentioned earlier on, since her freshman year, and decided to pick it back up this year, and in their first game back, she had a huge game, looking to continue that performance as this game finishes up.
Yeah, and she absolutely has. We said she was a big rebounding presence in their last game against Weston. She's been an even bigger one here tonight. And I think with the rebounding presence that Wayland has this year, which quite honestly is something that I wasn't sure they'd have with Emma Kiernan, who was their best player undisputably the past few years. She's now playing at Wesleyan. Everyone has stepped up big in her absence, and players like Alex McQuilkin, Lila Powers, Ella Lesperance, who we've mentioned, as Haley Melvin takes a 3, gets it to go. 8-point lead for Weston. Big shot from Haley Melvin. As now Weston, they get the 2 to go.
Yeah,
back to 6.
The Warriors here have to be careful. They're scoring more, but Weston just got a bucket back.
And yeah, as I was saying, a lot of players have stepped up big. Double dribble called there on Lesperance. 6-point lead for Wayland. You've got to be pretty confident now if you're Wayland, as long as your defense can hold up. But I don't even know if Weston has scored 6 points in a quarter, or really if anyone has scored much more than 6 points in a quarter. So now with half a quarter to go, we'll see what can happen. But Micah, you've got to think that a bucket here for Wayland could be absolutely huge.
Yeah, absolutely. And for Weston, seeing another one go in their hoop could be absolutely demoralizing, and it would really just seal the deal for Wayland.
McQuilkin gets blocked there, but Gavron sticks with it. Melvin powers 3. No good. Rebound Lesperance again. Gavron inside. McQuilkin gets blocked, stays with it somehow. Gavron for 2, sinks it. 8-point lead for Wayland.
Yeah, the Warriors are just pulling away here, showcasing their excellent passing ability.
I'm sorry, I actually don't think that was Gavron. Didn't quite catch that. I'm sorry about that, but that was a big shot for Wayland. As a timeout is called. So 8-point lead now, Michael, for Wayland. Just under 3.5 minutes to go. What do you think they can do here?
Yeah, I think Wayland really has this one in the bag right now. All they need to do is maintain their defensive performance from really the rest of this game, and I don't think there's a way that Weston will be able to hit 9 more buckets to win this game, 9 more points to win this game.
Yeah, and Wayland already with 12 points in the quarter. They're leading the quarter 12-4. They've turned it on when the game has really come down to it, and all of a sudden it went from no offense to really, really good offense. So I guess that switch just flipped when Haley Melvin hit that and one, and then Gavron followed it up with a deep 2. And if you're just joining in, 4th quarter, 3:23 left to go. This is Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland girls varsity basketball. Wayland Weston, a classic rivalry. It has not disappointed so far in this one, Michael.
No, absolutely not. Just watching these last couple of minutes from Wayland has been exhilarating. Their offensive performance has been exactly what we wanted to see from the beginning and what they've shown that they can do all year long.
So now we're just waiting for some substitutions, it seems, from Weston. Or maybe an issue with the clock. So now the clock is winding down when it probably should not be. Weston will pass it in as a 2 seconds there just ran off the clock for no reason, but Emma Fox now dribbling it up. Fox still looking for someone to pass it to. Lenoxalakis in the corner. A foul call there on Gavron. She can't believe it. She's showing that she had her hands up the whole time.
Yeah, Wayland has to be careful here, though. We've seen how quickly things move in this game, and they need to maintain their defensive presence.
Yeah, Wayland's still a few fouls away from the bonus, so they did have some to give, but you're absolutely right. They've got to stick with that tough defense as Lenoxalakis misses big there. Lesperance comes up with yet another rebound. Nice pass up to Melvin. Melvin can't hit that one as Gavron dives on it. Powers comes away with it. Smart timeout there by Coach Ruxtalis. That was unbelievable effort there from senior captain Abby Gavron. Something that is a shock to no one if you've been watching Wayland basketball for the past couple of years. This timeout called by Ruxtalis solely just to make sure they stuck with the ball. You've got to think, though, if they can draw up a good play here, get another 2 or 3 points, things are looking all but over. Yeah, well, and also in a game, Michael, where it was just really hard to watch at times offensively. All of a sudden, it's like it's a completely new game for Wayland, at least. They've really not missed at all. And when they have missed, they've gotten the rebound, which has happened all game, and then they've capitalized.
Yeah, it seems as if there was a point in time where the offensive switch just clicked for Wayland, and they've been able to capitalize on many, if not all, of their chances.
Yeah, and correct me if I'm wrong, Michael, but I mean we've actually seen some really tremendous ball movement from Wayland. They've gotten plenty of open shots, but now they're really starting to get those open shots in the paint, where it's easier to convert.
Yeah, absolutely. When you have a physical presence such as Sammy Johnson in the paint, the entire team's passing is critical.
As Wayland gets a big 2 points there by McQuilkin, 10-point lead. As Ladosi gets trapped there, Fox up the court to Costa. Costa now trying to get something. Great defense by McQuilkin. Haley Melvin dives on it. Wayland ball. Sammy Johnson dribbling it up. And Gavron will slow it down. What a big possession. And Wayland can get a bucket here. That should be the dagger. Powers. Good job not traveling there. She almost lost her footing, but stayed up. Now Johnson inside. No good. It'll be Wayland ball. Knocked out of bounds there by Weston. And I would like to say, Michael, despite a very quiet game from Weston overall, one player I've seen play very well has been junior Natalie Ladosi. She's, especially on the defensive end, she's been really a stifling defender, has quite a few steals, has a bunch of points too, so including a big 3.
Yeah, definitely. Throughout the game, I think Ladosi has proved really to be one of the reasons why Wayland wasn't as successful early on offensively.
As Gavron there gets blocked by Lenoxalakis. Melvin, mid-range, no good. Knocked away. They said that Wayland stepped out of bounds. That was Alex McQuilkin trying to get another offensive board. Nice job there by Wayland to get a turnover. And things starting to look grim here for Weston, as a foul is called on Costa. Gavron will shoot 2 here at the line to seal the deal. It will actually be a 1-and-1. So potential to shoot 2. Gavron misses it. So Lenoxalakis will get the rebound and take it up. Weston trying to get something going. Nice move inside for Weston. Great move by Kayla Costa to get a big 2. Timeout called by Wayland to avoid a 5-second violation. But that was a big bucket for Costa. Might be a little bit too late, but you never know.
Yeah, absolutely. As I said earlier, we've seen how quickly this game moves, and Wayland might want to be a bit more cautious on the defensive end just to seal the deal here.
And you've got to think Ruxdalis just trying to drop a plan, make a lot of passes. Don't take a dumb shot too early, because right now they have the opportunity to bring the game clock all the way down to 15 seconds. And even if you don't score, Weston's not scoring 8 points in 15 seconds no matter what. So
yeah,
I imagine that would be the strategy.
Yeah, the only mistake Wayland can make here is giving up the ball before it is necessary.
Yeah, in this situation, I'm trusting Haley Melvin with the ball to dribble out the clock, make some passes. Abby Gavron as well. The 5 in for Wayland are McQuilkin, Powers, Johnson, Gavron, and Melvin. And a player that stepped up big, we've called her name a lot, Alex McQuilkin. She scored 10 points last game. She's been absolutely dominant on the boards here tonight, even though she's not the tallest player on the court. Melvin will shoot at the line. Weston went to the strategy of fouling immediately. Probably not a bad idea the way Wayland has shot the ball. The first one is good, so people have the opportunity to shoot a second. That was a big free throw. To make the lead double digits. Drains the second one. 10-point lead for Wayland. Weston now in desperation mode. Ladosi up to Lenoxalakis. Foul called. Lenoxalakis does not hit the shot, but she will get 2 at the line. You know, if I'm Wayland there, I'm not even attempting to get a block on that one. Just let her get the 2 points, but ended up working out for him. As she does hit the first one.
Yeah, even if she is able to make this second free throw, the clock is winding down, so it might be too little too late for Weston.
Lenoxalakis on the second is good. Excuse me. They've got to pass it in. They do. Melvin fouled immediately. Melvin will have another 1-and-1. There's probably no one you'd rather shoot free throws here down the stretch more than Melvin. I'm a little surprised that Patel's not in. Patel went 6 for 8 in their last game from the line. Sammy Johnson also went 6 for 8. She is in the game. Melvin, no good on the first one. Weston will have another chance, stolen away by Gavron. She's going to try to dribble around, avoid a foul as long as possible. She does have to get over the line, though. They do in time. That's Lila Powers. Foul called, 17.7 seconds left. Great job to get the steal there by Gavron. Take a lot of time off the clock. And as Powers misses the first, they're in the double bonus now, so she gets 2. One thing I'm noticing though now, Alex McQuilkin, who's been so dominant on the boards, had just 1 rebound in the last game. So clearly her mindset changed a little bit in this one. Powers' second is also no good. 8 seconds left, no shot clock. Weston needs to score quick. Fox, baseline, gets blocked. Lenoxalakis puts up a shot, no good. Rebound, Wayland, great job to keep it alive by Powers. Out of bounds, Weston ball with 2.3 seconds left to go. Obviously, no chance of winning now. They'll just dribble it out. Deep 3, no good. That will do it here tonight. Wayland with a big 41-43 victory over Weston. What a fourth quarter it was. 16 points for Wayland, just 8 for Weston. Wayland pulled away late, Michael.
Yeah, absolutely. They were able to showcase their excellent attacking skills in the fourth quarter and maintain their defensive presence that they had showed earlier on in the game as well.
Absolutely. We're going to be back here Tuesday night for another game. Please join us once again, or actually Tuesday afternoon at 4:30. Thank you for joining us. I've been Josh Schreiber. Alongside me, Michael Nechaparenko. This has been Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of girls varsity basketball. We will see you later. Have a good night.